Check. So, we're live.
We're live.
We're doing it. Okay, so if you are a fan of the Over the Bars podcast, go to patreon.com. That's patreon.com/Over the Bars, which is obviously the name of our show.
What? OTB.
So if you would like to receive what could be the greatest stickers of all time.
It could.
No, they're pretty dope.
They easily could be Dan Bax, Christopher McKillop, Cole Mayab, Dylan Diornellis, Jesse Anderson.
Nailed it. You got it. First time ever.
Corey Hipp and Matt Meyer are our $15+ rewards top tier fans of the show. Tye Angle in studio. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to say the last set of stickers that we sent out.
Let's talk about those.
They were so they all got a customized one-off sticker that said their last name at the top in this sweet jersey typeface that you would find on like a baseball jersey. And then underneath it says Over the Bars, and then underneath that says 2017 with a gradient from white to neon orange to pink. It is a hot sticker.
It is. Straight out of like 93?
Yeah, that's accurate. Yeah. And then so then they also got our Pro Circuit replica sticker.
My personal favorite.
Which is, I actually found the typeface for the Pro Circuit font. And I changed it from Pro Circuit to Over the Bars. And it's the old classic yellow, orange, red, and black silencer logo. So we changed that, and it says Over the Bars. And then, as everybody knows, the Pro Circuit moniker is We Race. Well, Over the Bars, we don't race. We talk shit. So it says Over the Bars. We talk shit.
There it is.
That's what we do.
That's what we do.
When you eat shit, you talk shit.
That's right. So not only did Matt Meyer, Corey Hipp, Jesse Anderson, Dylan Diornellis, Cole Mayab, Christopher McKillop, and Dan Bax get those stickers, also AJ Edwards, Josh Hudson, and Sarah Ball got those stickers.
Sarah Ball.
Sarah Ball is our newest Patreon subscriber.
No way!
Yeah, so I actually I told her if she wanted to be in our next sticker mail out, for her to send us some Sarah Ball photography stickers.
Yes, Sarah Ball Photography.
Yeah, I don't know if she has a website, but just look her up on Facebook. Nobody goes to website.
She needs one.
Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
I know she has Instagram.
I think her Instagram is sball15, and then her Facebook is just Sarah Ball Photography. Also, Dan Bax messaged me. Did you know that he's opening a RC car raceway?
I have heard rumors of that. I know that he just ordered a pretty sweet wing decal sticker kit from me.
Really?
Yes, for his RC car.
Nice.
When is this happening? No, I saw that. You're right, because I saw his Facebook post. He was practicing on it.
Okay, so Dan Bax is a Patreon subscriber of the Over the Bars podcast because he drives RCs and he's a fan of motocross too.
Boom.
There you go.
So is Jesse Roy Anderson. Jesse, not Jason.
Right. And I'm pretty sure that does Matt Meyer race RC cars?
Did, yes. Well, he did. Now he's more in the go-kart scene. Cole Mayab is another one.
Yeah.
Mayab is another.
I'm noticing a reoccurring theme here. RC car racers coming through clutch.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you would like to be
as cool as these guys.
As cool as these guys and girl. If you'd like to be a Patreon subscriber to the Over the Bars show, Mike, where do they go?
They go to Patreon, not Patron, not Patron, Patreon.com /Over the Bars.
And what do they do?
Click.
Pledge. Yeah. Also, we're still looking for a couple corporate sponsors.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can get in for as low as $25 a month.
Listen to that. And you can take your business all around the world and back.
Yeah, that's international.
That's international. We have international listeners from around the globe.
Sweden, Norway, Japan, Australia, New Zealand.
That's right.
We've got one listener in India.
Really?
We've even gone to the Southern American continent.
See, they may not have a clue what we're saying, but they're listening.
That's powerful.
It is. And
Also-
they'll know your company.
That's right. Also, if you enjoy the podcast, please go onto the iTunes store and rate our show and subscribe to it.
Also, like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram.
5 stars across the board, please.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do this.
That's I thought the music. There it is.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
OTB. 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 OTB.
Hey. Hey.
OTB. 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 Over the bars. OTB.
Yeah, OTB, who's this?
It's Tyson Humphrey, a.k.a. Tye Angle. What's good, baby?
OTB.
OTB. Is it time to buy yourself a brand new dirt bike? You better believe it is. Want a Honda? How about a Suzuki? Pontiac, a brand new Husqvarna? Woods guy? What about a Beta? Feel safer on 4 wheels? Thought about a CF Moto? Don't pick one. Pick them all at Donnell's Motorcycles. Your source for dirt bikes, street bikes, ATVs, UTVs, parts, accessories, service, and more. Donnell's Motorcycles, 17851 East US 40 Highway, Independence, Missouri, 64055-816-478-9393.
No Craigslist ad, just Tye Angle. And you were hating on that corny music, bro?
You know, I don't hate on any music.
Hold
ever.
the mic up to your
Never
mouth.
do I hate on music. Ever.
Yeah.
All music is good.
Yeah, thanks. Good. I'm glad you think that because I hand selected this song.
Oh. I was hoping you said crafted, but
No, I
select
don't,
is
I
just
don't
as good.
craft anything. I only steal things and then reclaim them as my own.
Yeah. Sounds
Now,
like half.
That's what a good artist does.
Yeah. Kanye West.
Exactly. Take someone else's shit, just tweak it just enough to where it's your own, put it out.
Here we are.
Fame. Overnight.
Yep.
Okay, so Tye Angle, a.k.a. Tyson Humphrey,
There we go. I like that one.
is debuting his newest single called none other than Braap.
Braap.
That's right.
That's what it's about.
So how long did it take you to write the song?
Braap, man, the beat like really pulled it out of me, and I sat down and I probably wrote it in about 30 minutes.
Because I remember whenever, so Mike, him and
I'll be
I,
honest.
whenever we would write songs, dude, it would take hours for us to write. And I say us because it would take me about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And then Tye Angle over here was like fucking 45 minutes just to write one verse.
16 bars.
Yeah, but then once he got his first couple bars down, then it was lit. That it just came after that. But this kid right here has writer's block like a motherfucker for a little while. But once he gets over
I
the
like
hill,
to think. I like to think about it.
you like to think
I'm
too
a
much.
thinker. I do think too much. That's always been my issue. I get in this little cranium up here, and I just
Keyword little.
the rabbit hole just starts getting rabbited out even more.
Keyword little. I mean, but that's cool, man. Not everybody can be a fucking genius like Michael and I.
Right?
Not everyone, including myself, knew that your rap career was so big. Like, I never knew that you, sat down with people and, wrote songs.
I headlined my first show.
What?
We cut it down. Shut it down.
Yeah, at Pro Bud's birthday party last year. Me and
was
Tyson drove up and performed live.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah, seriously.
That was both of our first performance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the party over like as soon as you guys were done? Like
No, because there was a girl band. But hey, listen, we'll get into that.
okay.
Here's the new song, the single.
This for all my niggas
Braap.
on the bikes.
Check
Raise
that
it
on
up,
SoundCloud.
whip that shit, twist it up, get that shit, fuck it up. I ain't scared, I ain't never been hitting 100 for doubles way back when I was 10. I ain't scared, I ain't never been hitting 100 for doubles way back when I was 10. Grip that, grip that, grip that, twist that, twist that, twist that, whip that, whip that, whip that, get that, get that, get that. Hop on the 450 and I go skirt. Pick up your bitch and I'm up in her skirt. You novice niggas make me nervous, so I gotta keep it moving on the surface of earth. The 30 goes sideways and I'm about to murk. Let's see who can make it to the corner first. I grip it, I twist it, I pop it, I rip it, I lock it, I drop it, a gear and go. When the gate drops, I don't really see no friends. All I see is enemies out here trying to take my wins. You ain't safe, even if you can. I'll click up a gear and I'll run you then. If you don't believe me, ask my brother then. I'll take your money on the outside, I'll stuff your ass on the inside. It don't really matter how I gotta get by, just know one way I'ma get fly. Had any damn moment I might die, but I pray every night that it goes right. I got a couple screws loose in my head, but now you all see why. I'll take your money, take your money, take your money, take your honey, take your money, take your money, take your money, take your honey. Dropping gears, I disappear. These niggas wanna know what's funny. Look here, I got all your money, and I'm rolling now with your honey. I ain't scared, I ain't never been hitting 100 for doubles way back when I was 10. I ain't scared, I ain't never been hitting 100 for doubles way back when I was 10. Grip that, grip that, grip that, twist that, twist that, twist that, whip that, whip that, whip that, get that, get that, get that.
Yeah. Crutcher's sweating over here after that one.
No, I was not sweating. There was a mosquito or something that hit my head.
Yeah.
So
It's a little hot.
it's a little toasty in here, but it always is.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It always is. Every time you come in here, you have to turn the A on. The A on.
The
A on?
Yeah, turn the A on.
Turn the
Not
A
even
on.
the AC, just the A.
Hey.
Hey.
Speaking of the A on, I was just in Atlanta. Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Hold the mic up to
It
your
was
mouth.
on. It was on.
I'm only going to tell you two
I'm only gonna
times.
tell you 2 more times.
Okay, so, what was I? Damn it! I was on to something good, and then we started talking about the air,
The A on.
the A.
Freon?
No, the A on. Yeah, normally I walk in here. The first thing I do is turn that thing on because it's hot AF in here, especially because we got Tye Angle.
It's hot.
Okay, so I don't know what I was saying. Where were you recording your songs at?
So there's a process.
Okay.
I usually start at the house,
Yeah.
and then I'll go from there, and then I'll take it to the studio.
Where's the studio?
It's up in like North Liberty, Smithville, out in the boonies.
Oh, are you going to Chance's place?
I've been there before. I passed his house on the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's out there?
It's my boy, Nick Aguerno. He went to Full Sail University for basically music production.
Full Sail does heavy duty recruiting in Kansas City.
Yeah.
I know 7, no exaggeration, and including 8, including your friend by second degree. 8 people from Kansas City that have gone to Full Sail in the last 6 years.
What is Full Sail?
Full Sail is it's kind of like a media arts academy in Tampa. So it's video production, audio production, music engineering, producing.
As in like SAIL.
Yeah, not SALE.
Dude, I'm thinking you guys are like, this guy's from Costco.
It's
like
it's a Full Sail.
Yeah. Yeah, I hooked up with this guy from Costco, and now we got a studio in the back room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Okay, not Full Sail. Okay.
Full Sail, like a full sender. Let her
Okay.
rip.
All right, we're going to send it. Okay.
Like
got it.
The sail of the sailboat is completely creased.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes more sense.
Yeah.
Can we also talk? The elephant in the room right now. We've got Brick Wall with us too.
I keep fucking up and trying to. I keep wanting to say car bomb and not full.
Car bomb, brick wall.
No, that's Brick Wall.
It's
So
gonna-
Brick Wall's
My savior.
I just caught him over here. I got him on Snapchat too. He was just dabbing randomly, just random dab,
just hit that dab.
out of nowhere.
Hit
Love
that
it.
dab.
It's that Braap.
It wasn't even playing yet.
It'll bring you out.
Wasn't even playing yet. He was just. It was quiet in here, and he was dabbing.
A silent dabber.
A silent dabber.
Watch out.
The man of many dabs.
Don't let him catch you sleeping.
Are you recording like a full album, or what's your? See, it's weird because okay, let me just say right now, it's odd how like a lot of the bands that I listen to, or I should say, a lot of the rappers and artists that I listen to, it's like they don't even give a shit about doing albums anymore. It's just singles.
That's your best bet.
Yeah.
Nobody has the attention span to sit down and listen to 30 minutes of Tye Angle or
Right.
Drake. I mean,
Yeah.
that's why he's Drake. People will sit down and listen to 30 minutes of his music. But your best bet coming up is
Singles.
you better just hope you drop one hot one and it rolls.
So what is like? See, because I mean, pre-MySpace, you had to take I mean, you had to take like a tape or a CD to the club and get the DJ to play the single, and if it had success in the club, then somebody that knew somebody at a radio station, that was like the segue.
Right.
Now, the market's totally blown open where.
That still works.
Yeah, it does.
To an extent.
To an extent. But either way, it's still going to get driven back to, hey, listen to, check out Tye Angle on Facebook or check out Tye Angle on Instagram. It always goes back to social media.
Right.
So that's like the major
Content, what people want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why are you Tye Angle?
Tye Angle.
You were Tye Black.
I was Tye Black at first.
With two C's, like CC?
Two C's, CC, like Braap,
Yeah.
I grew up racing bikes. That's what I'm about. And the black name was given to me, and there's actually a Tye Black in like New York or some shit. He spells it CK like a true homie would.
But
Not the dirt bike way. But I wanted to separate myself because no matter how you spelled it, when you looked up music, a
He
black
showed
would
up.
showed up, you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, as far as marketing, the way I seen it, Tye Angle. What's your angle? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And there's nothing. You look on YouTube, you or anywhere, you type it in Tye Angle, the only thing that pops up is me.
yeah.
That's it.
See, that was originally whenever I started rapping, and I'm using air quotes.
Like, cut it up.
I cut it up, but
Did you have a rap name?
Hef.
Yes, Heffrey.
Okay.
Shout out to Talon Shiflett.
Yeah, Talon Shiflett gave me that name.
Really?
Yeah. Was Benny there too?
It was just us three. You know what morning that was?
No.
That was the morning of our first podcast.
Yeah, we never did anything with that.
Yeah, you know why? Because my computer crashed the next day.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And it like completely just killed our like energy,
Well,
everything. Like,
everything that
we
you-
sat there for 2 hours.
we had a full-on 2-hour podcast. That was quality.
It was decent.
That just literally just went away because the next day,
Yeah.
his computer did something happen to it, or did it just?
It crashed. Like it
Yeah.
like went down, and like I could have went and spent $500 to get the memory back, but it was like, it's our first podcast. Well, whatever.
Yeah,
I lost a lot of good music on there too. I was pretty upset about that.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yeah.
I keep everything on my hard drive.
You got an external? Yeah, I know. I need to get me one.
Dude, a terabyte is only like $75.
No, speaking of Brick Wall, this dude, I got a brand new computer, had it for a week, wrote like 10 songs that week, cranked them out. And he's like, I'm in there playing them for him, you know? I like to bring people to my house and show them what I do, you know?
Yeah.
Just like you bring them to the races. It's a little different. People really got to follow you. But he was getting lit in my studio at the crib, and his phone slipped out of his hand, bounced off the wall, off the ceiling, and landed and directly speared the hard drive and blew it up right there. All 10 songs gone.
As you said that, he dropped his phone and just dumped his beer in his
Yeah,
lap.
no, I seen it in the corner of my eye, and I just like dismissed it.
ignore it.
I dismissed it.
That's so brick wall.
Yeah. Wait till we step outside, though. It's a different story. The brick wall comes out.
So what's your next step right now? I mean,
So, like you were back to what you were saying. Yes, I am working on. I actually have a complete mixtape put together. 12 songs, 15 really in all together. We're going to choose 12, probably 8 and that's a collaborative mixtape. And then myself, I already have 20 songs sitting on the side. So like I already have a mixtape that I want to drop. I've just been stacking my money cuz the way this game rolls this day, man, either you get lucky or you pay to play. It ain't no different than racing dirt bikes.
Right.
You want to go to Loretta's and get down and you want to keep up, like you're going to have to go train. You're going to have to pay to that train. You can't just be, unless you're Austin Faulkner and you just come in and just,
Yeah.
you know.
Stacking his money.
Just
bagging money.
mom's
That's
collecting cans on the weekend and like he just shows up and races and doesn't even practice and just like there's those people.
Right.
But you got to pay to play. And that's what I'm doing.
You're wearing
Stacking
a Husqvarna racing team. Husqvarna. Sorry.
Yes.
Husk.
Yes, Hef. Husqvarna racing team shirt. When was the last time you rode?
Last time I rode, oh man, I don't even want to talk about it. It was well, the skate park was definitely. I don't know if anybody's seen that on Facebook.
I did.
I definitely heel clickered a jump at the skate park. It was
Did you
pretty
hurt
lit.
yourself doing that?
No, I just hurt my buddy's bike. Yeah.
Ruckus.
Yeah, the
Was
ruckus.
it a Ruckus or was it a
No, it was a Grom.
Grom? That yes.
Yeah, got lit on it, and bent the pegs, bent the bar. You know, it was a whole situation. I didn't get hurt. You know, a little nutter.
Yeah.
Took the wind out of me for about 20 minutes, but after that, I was good.
So aside from jumping the street legal pit bike, when's the last time you rode a dirt bike?
It was not. It was last year's dealer challenge.
Yeah.
Like actually on a track.
Yeah.
Last year's dealer challenge.
Are you riding this year's dealer challenge?
If Bart gives me the phone call, yeah.
Okay.
One and done.
Right? Hey, if he calls the reinforcements, yeah, for sure. I'm working on getting my own bike, and you're gonna start seeing me more often. This is part of the angle. You ask why Tye Angle, the Tye Black. I never got to this, but like Tye Angle, what's your angle? And my angle is motocross and music. No one does it. You know, you got some dudes that are racing motocross that try to spit.
I don't know. Justin Bogle's pretty all right.
Dude, no, like as I was saying that, he was the only one in my mind that I thought of that's actually doing it at the level
Bogle?
of what I can.
Yeah, but the thing is, his rap name is Justin Lucas, which is his middle name. And he doesn't really talk about, I mean, kind of, but he doesn't really talk about his rap.
That's not his game.
I was gonna say Intignap and
No.
Wharton.
Warden raps?
I don't know if he's a rapper. I just know he's in.
No, he
music.
plays guitar. He's a
Okay.
guitar guy.
And we talked about this on our first episode. Who was the guy that he's not a rapper, but was it Martin or Savachi?
Savachi gets down.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
Savachi.
no, Savachi spits too, because Martin, what is his name?
Hold on. No. We were talking about Josh Hill playing guitar.
Josh Hill playing guitar. You're right, but
front of the
Savachi
girls.
does too.
Savachi spits too.
Yes.
That doesn't surprise me one
Yeah,
bit.
he gets down. I've heard.
But you spit.
I spit. That's all I do now.
Spit on me.
I'm spitting on this mic right now.
Yeah, so like what is the actual next step? Better yet, what I should ask is, okay, because it's just like motocross, it's like plateaus.
Yeah.
Where, you know, once you get to a certain level, you have to get
Stale.
outside of your comfort zone,
Get stale.
put yourself out there, figure out your next step. What is your what is your plateau that you're at right now?
So my plateau at the moment is, and we're starting to figure it out, is actually making the music sound the way I want it to, actually coming out the way I want it. And as far as mixing, the production, the writing, everything, the lyrics, all that, that's always, we're trying to step that up a level. I've been cranking out shows. The next big thing for me is I'm opening up for Jaron Benton. If anybody knows the new wave, the youngsters ain't going to know who Jaron Benton is, but messes with Hobson and Dizzy Wright. That's the next step is August 12th. I got a show at the Aftershock in Kansas City, Kansas, just right over the border. That's going to be my next, that's going to be the next little push for my snowball down the hill to get me inspired. Because as an artist, man, you get in your head when you're by yourself sitting there, and it'll be good.
The Aftershock has really good sound too.
Yeah.
They're a metal and hardcore club, typically.
You right?
Dude, I've thought about this so many times because not so much with hardcore, but more with like metal, so many kids, the younger kids that listen to metal, are also into EDM and trap music.
Yeah.
And it's like if we could get Tye Angle to middle act at a metal show. See but the key is
I got one.
right. But see, the key is it has to be at a venue because so many of the metal shows happen at like churches or VFW halls or so on and so forth. But if it's at like Aftershock,
heavy metal show at a church.
Okay. Lakeland Community Center in next to the golf cart place.
Okay.
So they have the soccer field in there. And so originally it was Lakeland Community Center. And then a church bought it out and turned it into Lakeland Community Church. For a solid 10-year run, that was the metal and hardcore venue of Kansas City.
Really?
Well, the church sees it as an opportunity to get a bunch of teenagers into the church and see, hey, yeah, I mean, we're cool, we're hip, we're cool with you guys coming in here and doing your thing. Hopefully, you'll come back and learn our
message.
Yeah.
Message.
I learned something new.
I was censoring myself there, but
I learned something new.
But yeah, so
let me not censor you.
I mean, it was a cool place to go. And I actually saw. I played there like 4 times in different bands. But anyway, my point is, you can't do it at a place like that because the PA required for
it don't sound right.
A hardcore band is literally just snare and vocals. Those are the only things that need to be projected during a hardcore band. But for, whenever you have music that's being played off of a backing track, then you have to have a full PA that will do more than just snare and vocals.
And Aftershock is a good place.
Aftershock has a hell of a setup.
Yeah.
I was just there a month and a half ago or so. Yeah.
Matter of fact, Jerem Benton, I don't know if anybody remembers. This is he was in the song that I shot a music video with at the Vintage Motocross track in Pleasant Hill. What is that? Curtis Harper owns it.
Greenwood?
No way.
Greenwood.
That was you?
Yeah, so that was me on the bike. This is when music, this is a year ago literally is when I decided to do what I'm doing with life. And it's because of that music video and a trip to Bermuda that completely changed my perspective. And I shot the music video with those guys, and there's 2 guys in there. Burns is the song. Jerem Benton is the feature. It's the black guy in it. Let's throw a fucking color on it, whatever. But that's who I'm opening up for a year later. And I decided to do this literally. It's a little over a year now, probably about 400 days to be exact.
So what is Jerem Benton doing?
As far as himself, what he's doing now, I mean, he's kind of like a rock in a hard spot, I feel, right now. He dropped some new music. I think he definitely he's on his plateau, I feel.
Yeah.
He's not the new wave. He doesn't fit in with the new wave. He's kind of got his own little angle.
What is the new wave?
Dude.
Yeah, fucking your bitch in the back. Yeah, I got a
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey. I get
There it was,
dude.
Right there. He's
Seriously,
going straight to the
that's
top.
it. It's like Future mumbling rap, and then it's like half of the songs, they're not even trying to rhyme or be intelligent. They just end the fucking bar with A, so then it matches with the last bar. It's worse than it's ever been.
Sit down and try and write it, though. Sit down and try and dumb yourself that much down, and it's pretty tough.
It is a skill.
It's a skill.
To be an idiot.
To be that dumb.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
It's impressive, really. I mean, okay. Anybody can be an idiot. To be an idiot on time and to be an idiot in a way that people can kind of relate to, and to be an idiot with a decent sounding voice, all 3 of those, it's hard to do. I mean,
it's the sound really is what people are hearing more than anything these days. It's the big picture of a sound.
So what you're saying here?
No one's listening to like the lyrics and what they're really saying. Because if they did, they'd be like, "Oh my god."
So what you're saying is you're going for you're trying to change that by giving a sound that everybody likes, but at the same time you have a lot of meaning behind it.
I got a message too. I got a lane that's not been traveled too often. There's some green grass on it.
I think the truth of the matter is, I mean, and this is with all art, really, where in order to make it quote unquote mainstream, it's like you do your thing.
Yeah, you got to be yourself.
Well, it's my opinion of it is a little bit different. Where for you would do like, you'd have your shit, like the true Tye Angle shit, which would come out on your mixtapes. But then your singles, I mean, it's going to have
You're
like
poppy, you're sold out.
It's going to have like a DJ Mustard beat.
Yeah. You're sold out. You may not say this stuff you would usually say either.
Yeah. That's
what the game is.
There
all
are going to
about
be songs
singles.
about girls, the club,
Liquor,
Saturday night. Yeah, I mean, it's just the same shit. Because the truth of the matter is, the people that are listening to that kind of shit on Spotify, the people that are paying the bills, that are buying those singles on iTunes, are 17-year-old white girls.
Oh yeah.
Those are the people that are paying the bills. But then your true artistic expression can only be found after hearing that shit.
Right.
Like I just can't. You know who Translee is?
Translee.
Yeah, he's a Atlanta rapper. So he's one of these guys that like will get on a cut with T.I. or B.O.B. and he'll lay down something that's kind of clever, but still agreeable, right? So it's like, oh, I like this guy. So I went and listened to his album. Mind blown. Just the entire time was a gigantic fuck you to the music industry.
Right.
And like he explains A to Z in song format. If you don't listen to these songs, I don't get paid. And you might be, like the people who listen to the songs are living check to check, but he's living track to track.
Right.
Because if the tracks aren't paying the bills and the people aren't listening, then he's no different than the next guy. You might be hood rich for a while.
Right.
Feast or famine. And unfortunately, so much of, and this is a relatable part here, the motocross industry and the music industry, or the one that you're in specifically, it's luck, it's who you know, and it's just nailing that opportunity whenever it comes. And the hard part is, unlike motocross, where it's kind of easy to see an opportunity, in the music industry,
you don't know.
An opportunity may present itself, and you don't know what it is.
You may be scared. You like, well, that ain't right.
And unfortunately, there's a lot of fucking snakes in the grass in that business too.
Dude, like I've found out, it's the dirtiest of all dirties. Like after getting into it, it's like I knew it, but now that I'm in it, I see it, and it's awful, man. It's snakes. That's why I keep it cut.
How many people have you met that have been like, dude, I'm gonna take you to the fucking top, and then you hang out with them, or you get a vibe on them, and they're garbage.
Brickwall knows the deal. That's why I bring him with me. He knows what's up.
Brickwall, here. What do you want to say, bud? You're over there going nutty.
I don't want to say nothing right this second.
No, you're talking right now. So the key is on this. See this little butt here? You gotta hold this up to your mouth. You talk into this spot right here. No. I know you want to say something. No. Yeah. No. Hold it like
People that'll take you to the
like
top.
Hold it like a man. Okay.
People that say they will take you to the top.
I already forgot. Sit over there and be quiet. Brick wall.
That's what I've been doing.
The fuck you have? You've been over there acting like a goddamn monkey.
He's rolling. He's Brickwall. He's jittery. He knows. I mean, there's a lot. I've had multiple people that have come up to me and have said that, even up to like radio status, where I've had people on the radio that have came up and talked to me.
I heard it. Whenever I would release a song, I had friends that were like, yo, I know a guy.
I know.
Yeah,
yeah, those guys. Yeah, you got those guys. I'm talking about real guys. we always got those screwballs like, dude, I got a cousin that's got a sister that he fucked one time, and it was like, yeah, I can get you in. Trust me, it's an everyday occurrence.
Yeah. Somebody's telling you
Weekly.
blowing you fucking smoke in
Weekly.
there. Yeah. Well,
Have either of
Which
you
is
ever
good too, because as long as they buy a T-shirt or subscribe or whatever, it's like whatever.
have either of you ever experienced that in moto?
oh yeah, dude. I'll never forget this guy. His name was also Jeff. My brother-in-law introduced me to him with the best of intentions. So Eric, for a while, who owns 2A Marketing now. I'm sorry, 2A Marketing. Before it was 2A Marketing, it was 2A Management.
Okay.
And originally, his program was getting guys sponsors and deals and bringing the athletes endorsement deals. Well, as he was like warming up with this, he introduced me to a guy that somebody knew, one of those, who knows how it got there.
Yeah.
The dude's name was Jeff, and he owned a denim distribution company.
For like jeans?
Yes, tops and bottoms.
Okay.
Okay, and the shit that he was selling, he was wholesaling it.
Okay.
Jeff was. So he was just the middleman between the people that were making the jeans and the storefronts that were buying it. Like I said, he was the wholesaler.
Okay.
But he could see that some of his brands needed help, specifically in action sports. And the guy was smart. He knew what he needed.
Where it needed to be.
But the problem was that he was a gangbuster. And then he came in, fly by night, built this gigantic company, decided he was going to... So listen to this. Here's what he was going to do. I was going to be his feature rider or his feature athlete for one of his brands. I can't remember what the name of the denim company was that he owned. And dude, he was going to send me to California, shoot a commercial out there with some like monster girls or something. I don't even know. And was like going to drop 40 grand in this deal for me to go out there. Wow. But the only reason I said, okay, I'll do it is because I was like, get me a 6-month lease on an apartment. Mm-hmm. Get me a 6-month lease on a storage unit near the apartment and pay for me to go riding for 6 months. And you got yourself a deal. He's like, okay, done. And this guy signed a lease in with his name, and I was as like the verified occupant, signed a lease on an apartment in Anaheim, a really nice place. And then I had my shit packed up, loaded into the van, and the apartment complex called me, and they were like, hey, we can't get a hold of the guy that has signed the lease, and you're the verified occupant. We need to collect on the second month's rent.
That was it. They never heard from him again.
Never heard from him again. No,
And you never did either.
Nope. No, until like a couple weeks later, he texted me and was like, hey, man, sorry, I got caught in a bad situation. I had to fly to China and meet with the people that are making the jeans and this, that, and the other. And I was like, you know what, dude? I'm a 17-year-old kid. I texted him. I was like, I'm a 17-year-old kid. You just brought my hopes and dreams up of me being able to go to California, make the connections, ride at because this is whenever I was wanting to race Supercross. Mm-hmm. He was going to pay for me to ride Supercross tracks. Mm-hmm. And you fucked it because you actually didn't have the money that he said that he did. He didn't have any of the money.
Right.
Yeah.
He was, like I said, he was just a fly-by-night dude. My brother-in-law never heard from him again. He was just one of those guys that just came into the motocross industry, thought it was cool, thought he had a cheap way in to buy advertisement, and then come to find out he had nothing.
When the gate dropped, he couldn't keep up.
No.
So the moral of the story here is if you're an OTB listener and you're wearing jeans right now, take them off, throw them away because you might own Jeff's jeans.
Yeah, you might.
Jeff's denim jeans.
Yeah.
And we do not support that.
No, we don't.
No.
Not Jeff's jeans.
Not Jeff's jeans.
That's why he's got shorts on.
That's why I wear short shorts.
Yeah.
Ever since then, he's like, fuck jeans, I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah.
I have one pair of denim jeans, and they're actually like those.
Verified, not from Jeff.
Yeah, they're joggers that are actually more sweatpants. They're more
Spandex, not
neoprene.
neoprene.
Yeah, they're more neoprene than they are denim.
The stretchy ones.
That feels so good. Tight. I used to have a pair, and I didn't tear them. So I think a dog got into or something. I don't know. Then my beautiful girlfriend replaced them for me for Christmas. You can say you can say whatever you want here, Tyson.
I was just waiting. I was just listening to your story, and but
you're living in Grand Valley, right?
Grand Valley, yeah.
Are you? We're moving around. We're playing musical chairs here. Is Taylor living with you?
Yeah, I actually Taylor's at the crib. We got a spot in Grand Valley, and I'm probably, just for what I'm trying to do, we're gonna move back to our parents just to stack cash. Like I said, it's money that makes this thing go round, and
Yeah.
everything's kosher. Yeah,
What are you saving up to? I mean, other than a dirt bike.
I'm getting a dirt bike. That's part of the angle. I gotta get one.
Please tell me you're getting a 252 stroke.
I need something that I can do some nasty wheelies on. Really, I need the most app setup gearing, and like I'm not out there trying to hit no 100-foot doubles. I'm just gonna be doing wheelie bros.
Okay.
But a 252 stroke does sound good. Like, I love them. I love the 2-strokes. I miss them.
Well, why buy a 4-stroke when you get a 2-stroke and be both cool
Way cheap,
and cheap?
right? I just might have to rip it.
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Yeah. I haven't even decided what color it is. Probably just whatever I can get whatever's best deal, and if the motherfucker actually runs or not.
Well, I mean, if any, I bought an 04 RM250 for $1,000. Had like 15 hours on it. That was a couple years ago.
How much you throw in it, though?
Well, I put a new crank in it and new top end after I rode it for a couple hours.
Which ain't nothing.
And at my price, it was a couple $100, yeah. And then rode it for a whole year.
Yeah.
And then I blew it up and then rebuilt it.
Do you know who got it after that?
Mike did.
This guy.
Yeah,
You got
Mike
enough
bought
of
it.
them?
Yeah, sure did. I bought it because I thought it'd be cool to like make a super trick 2-stroke.
Right.
Obviously, I wasn't going to ride it, but I let 3 people ride it, and all 3 of them were so scared of it that I was like, I should probably just get rid of this thing.
And what was this?
RM250. But I don't know what he did to it. Like, he did something to it, and it was pretty peppy.
Well,
Did Crutcher ride it?
It wasn't fast. It was like you could just hear it had so much
Bark.
explosion. Yes, so much bark to it.
Came out.
yeah.
Yes. Literally, my buddy Joe, who owns it now,
Right.
took it to the arena cross and was like, dude, this thing is straight up scary. I'm not racing. Not doing it. He went out and like through the rhythm section first lap. I thought he was going quad out of the corner. Like he came out and just kind of rolled it on, but that thing went raw.
Keith, KP Bad Ranch rode that bike one time at Crutcherwood. Mm-hmm. And he was out there riding around, just having a good old time. After like 2 or 3 laps, I flag him over. I was like, dude, hit the power band. Like, you got to feel the bike actually do its thing. Because he was out, just up, and shit. And then whenever he actually hit the power band, he brought it back and he was like, dude, this thing is nutty.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was about that bike, but it literally was like all bottom. I mean, it probably didn't help that I had a 52 tooth rear sprocket on it. Stock was 49, I think.
I know that my dad, who rides I understand it's an 83, but a 492 stroke
Yeah.
on the daily. That's his only bike.
Yeah.
He hopped on that thing, put it in first gear, like dropped it in gear, let the clutch out, rode away from the shop, turned right back around and said, nope,
Too much.
not for me. Not for me.
Sky Gebkin rode it. And we actually swapped bikes and I rode his KX250F. And we both got back and were stopped and said, how do you ride this? because the KX250 was so slow.
I was getting ready to say, but total opposites, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And he was like, dude, how do you not have arm pump like 10 seconds in? Like, well, you just got to be a man about riding it.
It was rowdy. Still is rowdy.
Does Joe still owns that bike?
Yeah. Last time he was going to ride it, though, there was a dunes trip. And he was all geared up to go to the dunes. He repainted the black rims with some spray paint or plasti dip without taking him off the bike. Like, it was top notch, ready to go. And he had to work or something. Didn't get to go. Sat ever since.
Ready to go.
Yep. I totally agree with him on his thinking, though. He's like, man, it's not worth selling, like, if I want to go riding. But the bike is so gnarly, and, like, he's engaged now, and, like, kind of his core group of buddies doesn't really ride anymore, and a lot of them got rid of their bikes, so it's kind of like, it's not the same.
Well, I mean, I guess if he wanted to ride it, he's got it. That's a legendary motorcycle.
Sure is. Had your number on it for a long time.
The 62?
Yep.
On the front plate only?
Yep.
Or did it?
Well, no.
No, I put black on the side.
Well, we
black
got two different sets of number plates with it. Your dad had like a box of stuff when we picked that thing up.
Yeah, I wasn't even there.
No, and you moved to Florida. I'm like, hey, where's Jeff? And your dad's like, oh, he moved to Florida this morning. What?
I remember all that.
Yeah, and I was like,
I didn't know that you bought the bike the day that I moved.
yeah, and your dad was like, yeah, he moved this morning, and I'm like, I just talked to him like 2 days ago, and he's like, yeah, no, you can pick it up for my dad and whatever on Thursday. And I get there on Thursday, and like, I didn't know if he'd be there or not, but I assumed he'd be working or something like that. No clue that you were going to Florida. And then you were gone.
Oops.
Skirt. And now you're back.
Yeah.
And I will have you know, speaking of Florida, I used to, back in the day, when I was taking a deuce, magazines. That's what I was all about, reading magazines.
Yeah.
Now it's
naturally.
YouTube.
It was Dirt Rider.
Yes.
Motocross Action.
Exactly.
Bart's magazines were my favorite.
Yes. Motocross Journal.
Bob's
Cycle Supply.
Bob's Cycle. Yeah,
Yes.
the catalog was always good.
But now it's all about YouTube. So I just watch random videos on YouTube. Somehow I got in the vortex last night of like moto music videos, which are like where people like, what is that called? Where you put a whole bunch of different clips together.
Compilations.
Yes. Where they don't own any of their, okay. Dude, every single one I watched, you were in.
What?
Yes. It's that scene where you're sitting in Roxanne's garage.
Oh.
That little clip of his garage with his bike, and you're like, doing one of these?
I did not do any of those.
I don't know
One of
what
those.
one of these. I don't know what you did. You did something at the camera.
I really did a thing
swear-
with my hands
Yes.
at the camera.
Yes.
God, what a douche.
You had something, you had like a bottle of water or something in your hand in one hand, and then you looked at the camera, and then you did. There was a cheers moment in the studio just now, and it was denied by brick wall. It was anyway. You did this thing, but that same clip was in 3 videos in a row. 3 different people made these things, and you were in all 3.
Yeah,
Woo! Who's that?
Transworld filmed all those.
Yes. Well,
Yeah.
that
And their shit got stolen.
that particular little clip got stolen a lot.
Cool.
Yeah.
That was in my neon board shorts.
Yes, you were.
I remember that much.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Neon
worked
board shorts.
whenever I was at Eldon's. I wasn't there just like fucking around every day. I was working on the either the skid steer on the Supercross track or running the dozer, flattening out giant dirt mounds that they dug up to get to the water.
Well, that's the weird part about that whole. If you actually watch the Transworld video,
Yeah.
like that's a Roxanne video.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more of not so much Roxanne and like you and Keith in it than you realize. Like that whole clip.
Yeah.
Ken's not in that at all.
No.
It's just you guys.
The homies.
Yeah.
I remember
So that section was all about you
that was hot.
and Keith.
You know what's funny about that? Kenny cool guyed me. Did I tell you that?
Yeah.
Did we talk? We talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty disappointed in that.
Yeah, it's kind of a sad deal, but whatever.
Cool guy.
I wish him the best.
He cool got him.
Who?
He cool got him.
Kenny.
Yeah,
Kenny, cool.
he cool
it
guyed me.
did. It happens.
I mean, that's what happens when you're rich and famous.
They get twisted, man. Like they lose themselves.
Well, the thing is like I've said before, I explained this on the last show or 2 shows ago. I am associated with Keith. Keith is Kenny's ex-employee.
Right.
So
Oh yeah.
by association,
Yeah.
it's
It's a
kinda like-
conflict of interest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because now who Keith is working for, Osborne and Anderson, he helps Anderson, and at the time, because Dunge was in the Eldon's garage. Keith was back at the Baker's factory, so there was, and Kenny has nothing to do with anything at Baker's factory, and then him and Keith, whenever they split ways, it was a hard breakup. And then I was kind of thrown by the wayside as an accessory. But whatever, that doesn't hurt my feelings at all.
I mean, what is it?
Tye Angle, did you ever ride a National?
Yeah. Here we go.
You did?
It's a dagger. No, never did. Actually, went to Loretta's, qualified 18 to get my pro license, and I went to Texas with Benny Bloss. We're training for Oak Hill. Dislocated my hip.
You dislocated your hip the year after you got 18th at Loretta's?
Like 2 months after.
Okay.
Never sent my money in for a license. So technically, I'm a real.
You're a real right angle.
Oh man, that was a left angle. It was pretty wrong.
Wrong angle.
Yeah, I got my license and I never sent the money. Never had it. I got hurt. I dislocated my hip, and then I got a pretty gnarly concussion out at Galamba's, and that was a wrap. I just screw this. I'm gonna go to school, and at the time I was like, I'm gonna be an adult and get a job.
Yeah, make 9 to 5 money.
Is that what you're talking about in Bag of Money when you're talking about grabbing a briefcase?
That was when me and Nikki P went out, man. It was the briefcase that's actually kind of funny. Dude, I one weekend it was a Saturday Sunday race with a dash for cash, and I won it all. And I came home, my wallet, I couldn't even fit my money in my wallet, and call it the briefcase.
Where was that at?
Never since then. That was actually at Playground.
Oh,
yeah.
Scotty G led the first 3 laps of that dash for cash and threw it away on the last lap.
Yep, and I swooped.
Yep, you swooped up the money.
Dude, Saturday, Sunday, man, I was rolling in the dough. I made like $2,000 that weekend. That was a fucking hell of a day. 2 days.
The most I ever made in one day was $1,700.
Yeah.
That was at Kingsville.
Recently? The state race?
Hold on. It was 12 years ago.
Oh.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, real recent. You know, just right around the corner.
Just there you go.
I went to Kingsville on Sunday.
I know, you told me.
God, I loved it.
Was
nostalgia?
It was
Did
just
you think about the $1,700?
I've been going there. That's been my track this year, dude, is Kingsville.
Dude.
I practiced there a bunch. I've raced there I raced there twice. I don't go to tracks twice in the same year. I went there twice this year. I'm not going to go back for the next day race just out of principle of it. It wouldn't be fun.
It's going to get beat.
Well, it's not that it's going to get beat. It's just that the race is in August.
It's going to be...
And I'm focused dead ahead on the Cahokia State race.
All right.
Oh. Which is when?
Labor Day weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. 250A and 2-stroke open A.
Angle might have to find a bike for that.
I
might have to come out every time.
I am supposed to be announcing an RC race in California that weekend.
Yeah.
But it's kind of on the rocks at the moment.
Okay.
If it falls off the rocks, I will come to that.
You should.
I will.
You and John Jeffers could co-announce the race.
I do not know who John Jeffers is, but that is a fantastic name.
John Jeffers is also in a wheelchair.
No.
Yeah, he was a motocross racer that got hurt racing, and now he's in a wheelchair.
Oh my gracious, we could have like BattleBot Wars.
you could install.
Here comes Jeffers around the inside. Oh, and a block pass.
Wow. And tink, tink, tink. Garrison shanks him in the leg with his death.
But wait, neither one can feel it. They're still fighting, folks. Okay, and there's a timeout, and the crowd is pity. Oh, this is sad. They're tangled. They're tangled. Yeah. What if we got our legs tangled?
Or what if? Yeah.
What's the
you
angle?
need the Roman chariot racer daggers that stick off the side of your wheels, so then you can hook a mean ride and
that'd be nice.
And it'd be like a meat grinder.
Cut them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be brutal. It's just an option.
Wow, that escalated very quickly.
Actually, yeah.
It went from
Mike killed a guy.
Yeah. It went from cool to killing like that.
Yeah, it happens. So if the RC car race doesn't work out, I think that you should. Did you ever race Cahokia?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only track of all time that I could, lap after lap, I couldn't remember where the track went. I don't know what it was about the track. It wasn't that it was the longest track I ever rode. It wasn't the gnarliest track, whatever. I just could never remember, like, what is this?
Because there's no defining features.
I guess. Like, I had no clue. I could never remember.
That's the closest thing to a national in Missouri you could ever get to.
Oh, absolutely. Well, it's the only track in Missouri that has true elevation.
Yeah, like from real shit.
And I just want you to know I wasn't the only one because I watched Jimmy pass me through this rolling whoop section, which was supposed to be a flat straightaway.
But it was the entire track.
Was he rolling?
There's a turn afterwards, and he hit it just wide open and just kept cooking right off into the but not like I missed the turn. Like, even off in the grass, he was like, I'm pretty sure the track's over here somewhere.
Yeah.
And then eventually he was like, no, I missed the turn. And he came back.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was a common mistake.
I went last year on my YZ 125.
Terrible idea.
It was actually pretty fun. I still ended up getting fourth in the Superstroke class.
In the 80 class?
Super many? Yeah.
Yeah.
85 beginner.
Yeah.
And then I think I got 7th in 250A.
With a 125?
That takes some work.
Wow, that's not bad.
125 in Coca, that's some work.
Wait, how many were there?
That is work.
Hi, guys. This is Josh Hudson with Fox Racing, and you're listening to Over the Bars podcast. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Unfortunately, I'm sure we're going to have to hear another race report from Jeffrey, but it will all be worthwhile when we get to hear from Mike Garrison and the Hot Topics.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Mike's Hot Topics.
You know what? This week, Josh was right. We heard a race report.
From me?
Yeah. You talked about Cahokia.
I didn't talk about the last time that I raced a Coke.
No,
shit, I did on the one time. Damn.
Technically, we did hear a race report. Now it's time for the Hot Topics.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hot Topic number 1. This one has Grumpy Greg up in arms.
Okay.
Eli Tomac has opted out of the Motocross of Nations.
He doesn't get paid to go to that race.
Now, here's where it becomes a hot topic. Granted, he's already done it multiple times, but if I was in his shoes, which I've been in his shoes, I had to pay my way to go to the World Championship for the RC cars.
Yeah.
To race for USA. Like, I wanted to do it. Like, I wanted to be part of USA, the team. Why would you not just do it?
Because he's already been.
He's already done it, yeah.
Yeah, but he hasn't won.
Well, like I said, it doesn't pay the bills.
I understand from a business standpoint.
So how much have you made off RC, like,
None.
compared to what he's made off of dirt bikes? He's like, why would I go risk it? I look at it just like the PGA a couple years ago when they went down south to Rio. There was like so many guys that were like...
for the Olympics?
Yeah, there were so many guys for the Olympics. There were so many athletes that didn't go because they're worth
I would
too
go
much.
with that. Where is it? No, it's in Gator. It's at Gatorback.
No,
That's the MXGP. I'm getting all sorts of things.
Yeah, and it's not a Gatorback, it's a WW.
WW.
Yeah.
Where's the MX? Where's the Motocross of Nations?
Is it
this year?
Matterley Basin this year? Great Britain? Or was that last year? Either way, it's in Europe.
Well, that brings me to my next hot topic. Ever since, in my opinion, it went from the Motocross of Nations, Des Nations, with 125, 250, 500, to the Motocross of Nations.
With MX1, MX2, and MX3?
Yes. It's lost its luster. Like, the race doesn't mean anything anymore.
I don't believe that it's lost its luster to anyone other than Americans.
Okay,
And the reason that I say that is because the professional season is January through the 5th of May.
Yeah.
And then 2 weeks off. And that's that's 2 weeks off during the Supercross season, 17 races.
Yeah.
And then they have 2 weeks off for outdoors. And then the outdoors start mid-May and go from mid-May until October.
I believe so, yeah. Like maybe the first week of October.
Yeah. And then they have October, November, December off, but throw in
Monster Cup,
Red Bull Straight Rhythm,
the
SMX Cup if they do that again, which Dunge, Muscan, and
Bursey, which some guys do, some don't. But
That is Mercy now, isn't it? SMX Cup?
I thought it was separate. Maybe it is.
I can't remember.
Now the Australian X or whatever is getting
Ausex,
big.
yeah.
Ausex is getting
Open.
big.
Yeah, Ausex Open, yeah.
That's getting pretty big.
It's getting huge.
I see what you're saying.
So
There's too many big races
It kind of exactly yes. There's
that pay better.
That pay better, and sure, to represent your country is a great honor, but that race does not pay the bills. Nobody's getting signed off of that race. Nobody's getting win bonuses off of that race,
Which is sad.
It's all
sad.
risk.
It's all risk with no reward whatsoever,
Right. Except for social status, which he's already got.
Exactly. The thing is, we already know that Eli Tomac is the fastest rider on the planet.
Yeah.
I would disagree with that.
Who's the fastest rider?
when I think of fastest rider, there's a guy that would dominate.
I don't know.
There's a guy that would dominate every weekend, but Tomac isn't just dominating every weekend.
Okay, I'm not saying he's the rider that would win.
I think he'd get beat if he went to the Open.
I'm saying, he might. I'm saying he's the fastest man on the planet. Like in like if there was a Super Pole race or something like that.
Okay.
Then he's the guy that's going to win the race.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You see?
I see what you're saying. Okay, so circling back around though, I'm very sad that it's lost. It's because it used to be such a big thing. But I understand where you're coming. I do see your side of it. I really do.
Also, Mike, a part of the problem is that not only is the risk of personal injury, like while on the track, large, but also you have to take in the fact that as Americans, and this is a political thing, as Americans, there's a lot of places
that's true
that hate us.
I agree.
And it's not even necessarily like, let's say we go race in Sweden,
right,
or go race in France or somewhere like that.
Right.
Mexico. Let's go to Mexico and race.
My point is, these are all places that are taking in refugees from Syria, Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, all the places that we've gone and fucked shit up with our military. It's not hard to figure out anytime that Americans are going abroad.
True.
Because as Americans, we love wearing our Star Spangled Banner. So my point is
safety.
The safety risk of it.
Not of the riding.
Right.
Of the actual.
It's in the United Kingdom. I just looked it up, they said.
Okay, now United Kingdom, there's no excuse.
So it's Matterley Basin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm moving on now. I'm still sad. Still very disappointed.
I'm with you 110%.
Yeah.
I think that it's fucking bullshit.
He's Ken Roxon in it. He's too cool.
Yeah. But
you know what, though? I'll bet you if Ken Roxon, if they asked him if...
He'd probably go rip it up.
Yes. If Germany asked him, will you ride the Motocross the Nations?
They did. He turned it down. No, not this year.
No.
The last 2 years, Germany asked him, will you go? And he turned it down.
That's a terrible choice.
Probably because he has not much of a team.
No,
I don't know. I just look at it. But I'm not in their shoes either. I'm definitely, I'm speaking way out of turn.
Right.
I would just like to think, if I was in those positions, I would, I don't know. It's a tough call.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you're talking about the RC stuff, it makes me think there's been, like you're talking about from a safety standpoint, there's been world championships, which in RC is still the biggest, that's the biggest honor. That's the biggest paycheck.
Yeah.
There's been what I would say an easy win going to some of these countries, but some of our top drivers have not gone for safety reasons. Even though they know, hey, nobody else is going. If I go, there's an easy $40,000 in a weekend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So to tie BMX into that, so the BMX World Championships were this week in the Carolinas. Mm-hmm. Next year, it's in Azerbaijan.
I don't feel like E1 is going, or E2 is going to that.
No. No. They will have zero Americans. There will be precisely zero Americans in Azerbaijan. Not because Azerbaijan is a terrorist hotbed, but because it can become one easily.
Yeah.
Right.
We're an easy target. It'd be low-hanging fruit there. And Azerbaijan is a nice place. Mm-hmm. But the problem is that it's too close to all the bullshit for the Americans to go. So yeah, it'll be this. I mean, obviously the Americans dominated this year because we have so many BMX racers in America that are fast and could easily go to the Carolinas. Whereas there will be none next year, so it'll be kids will be mopping up from Europe.
Sure. Okay, next hot topic. Did you watch or read anything about the FMF 125 Dream Race at Washougal?
I saw that Tedesco won.
Yes, which I thought that was really cool. That Tedesco won.
Didn't he get second last year?
I don't know. I didn't pay attention to it at all last year.
He got second last year behind Carson Brown.
Okay. Now, first of all, I've only seen one of these 125 Dream Races.
Yeah.
It was at Hangtown. Super cool, but I did not... I know those guys aren't ready for like two 30-minute motos. No. But I liked it so much that it was over too fast for me.
Well, there was 4 laps?
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah.
It was very quick. But who got second? Who do you think got second?
I saw the results, but I can't. I know that Hansen got 4th.
Yep. Which
I don't know. Hit me with it.
Tyler Villapoto.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So did you notice?
Sheesh.
That on all of the results,
okay,
it had his last name spelled incorrectly.
Yes, I did notice that actually.
Gee, that irritated
Like they've
me
never
so
seen
bad.
the name before.
It actually made me think maybe that's a different guy.
No.
And then I saw the picture and I was like, nope, that's him.
No, it's Ryan's little brother.
I didn't even know he was still riding.
He never quit.
That dude gets down.
He did that big push for Arena Cross, and then that kind of didn't work out so well. Didn't make it to Supercross, and now he's doing the Dream Race thing, which is whatever.
I think he's kind of real life in it.
Yeah, probably.
Which a lot of guys do after they go race Arena Cross.
And
get beat up by ex-Supercross racers?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not fucking fun.
It ain't no fun.
I would agree.
Slammer. What do we got?
Hot topic number 3, shadows on the track. Washougal
Yep.
had watching on the video, you can't even see parts of the track.
And that's like that every year.
It's been like,
So
they're known for it.
My question is, what is the gnarliest shadowed track you guys have ridden? Because shadows, that's something like people are always like, oh, the ruts are gnarly, that kind of thing. Shadows are straight up scary. Like people don't realize how scary they are.
When you're going that fast, it gets real scary.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Kingsville night races.
Dude, the worst.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're riding on. All you know is it's shiny.
I was thinking, because Tucker Smith and Chris Thies just went and raced on Friday night.
Okay.
Did you see they had 31 beginner riders and
Did
250
they
beginner?
really?
Yeah,
Oh,
full gate.
damn.
Wow.
It
On a
was
Friday?
It was cool on Friday night. Yeah. Or Saturday
night.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking before I was like, fuck it, I'll go. I'm gonna go race. Saturday night. I couldn't get my shit ready in time.
Yeah.
But I was thinking, how dope would it be to go to like REI or
What's REI?
Recreational Equipment Incorporated?
Okay.
It's a camping store.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And get a rock climbing light.
Yep.
And put it, because they have 2 kinds.
Yep.
There's the strap kind, which goes around your head, and then they have a hat clip-on one. And they have some clip-on ones that do their like miniature truck light bars. I was thinking it'd be so sick to get 2 of those. They're expensive. They're like $120 a piece. But it'd be so sick to get like 2 of those, clip those bitches on for a low beam and a high beam.
Shadows, no issue.
Because you can angle them. And then you'd have no issues whatsoever. I mean, it is literally like daylight when those things are on.
Do you remember the guy when, gosh, we were probably, I don't know how old we were, but we were both out at Kingsville, night race. The power went out. Do you remember the guy on the track with the KDX? He was in the race on the track. Everybody stopped because the whole place went black.
He kept running.
Everybody killed their bike.
Dude.
And all of a sudden you hear, boom, 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 boom. And he flips his light on him. He ran the rest of his race.
That's awesome.
Couldn't see the flagger. You couldn't see any of the other riders, but all you could see was this guy's light and his tail light going around.
He went from last to first.
He
like
sure
that.
did. He was 3 laps down before the race even started on his KDX.
The very
Came
first,
out on top.
Yes.
The very first time that I ever went to Kingsville to watch a race before I started racing, there were 2 guys out on the track with headlights and taillights on Woods bikes, like an XR 400, and then a guy was on another KDX 200. And I thought, like, in my memory, and I said something to my dad about this like whenever I was 10, and I remember
So when you started racing? 10?
no, I was 5.
5?
6, sorry. But I remember we were 6, weren't we, Mike? We were 6 or 7.
No, 5 or 6 because I was in like first grade.
Are you 29 now?
I'm 29 now. I'm going to be 30.
Okay. So
I would have been 6.
No,
maybe I was 7.
You were 7 and I was 6.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Whenever because we got our bikes
Right.
in August of 95.
5. Yep.
Because I was in school. I remember that.
Yeah.
And then I turned 7. So I initially started. Anyway, my first race was at 6 at Kingsville.
Damn.
So
Some recall right there.
yeah. So I remember I asked my dad like a couple years later, and my memory was foggy from when I was a little kid. But I remember the guys with the lights on their bikes. And I said something about, didn't you used to have a headlight to race? Because that was the only thing that I remembered from being like 4 or 5 and going out and watching.
You know what just dawned on me as you were talking about that?
Stand by 1 second while I crack my La Croix.
Please do.
Go ahead.
Delicious.
You are not going to believe this. And as soon as this podcast is over, I don't even care what time it is, I'm calling it. My very first race ended with a bar-to-bar battle and collision with the 117 of Derek Tuning. My very last race
Whoa.
ended with a bar-to-bar battle, mid-air collision with Derek Tuning. Dude, how weird is that?
And
I
you're-
just thought about that.
So the first race, he was on a Yamaha.
He was on a PW50.
Yeah.
We were going down the back straight, and like we both were like, "Oh no, we're getting so far away from our dads. Where do we go?"
Squirrel dogged it into
And
each
squirrel
other.
dogged into each other, and then we just laid there because we didn't know what to do. Like it was both of our first races.
Yeah.
How weird is that? I have to call him.
You're genuinely
I'm pumped on this. I am amped on this whole thing. Like that is the craziest thing ever.
best Hot Topics ever.
That is wow.
Nostalgia.
Okay. Woo. Nostalgia. Moving on.
Yeah.
Did you see? I cheated a little. Might have watched the highlights. Did you see Marvin and Tomac battling out?
Okay. Full disclosure, I fell asleep 20 minutes deep into the first 250 moto and only watched the high. You know, I don't have a dog in the race in the 450 class.
Yeah.
Because Anderson's out. Musquin's, he's French. He's not my guy. I'm not a Tomac fan.
Because he's French, or just
Part of it's because he's French, yeah.
I'm very sorry to all of our French listeners.
All 1.5 of them.
No offense.
How do you have a half a listener?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
America.
Because French are half people.
Wow! Shots fired.
Shots
There
fired.
we go.
There it
Shit's
is.
blowing up now.
Okay, so Marv and Tomac hits the back wheel, Marvin, and like they get kind of squirrely. They look at each other. Tomac shakes his head.
On the ground?
What?
Or in the air? On the ground.
On the ground,
Yeah.
in a corner, but it was a fast, like sweeping turn. But Tomac, they look at each other. Tomac shakes his head, like, "Sorry, bro.
Yeah.
didn't mean for that to." And then he just disappeared from there. Like Marvin just
Motored away.
Motored away. So did that scare Tomac, or do you think he was just like, "Whoa, I'm riding over my head. I need to chill out"?
It very well could have been that he was over his head.
And he was just like, his head shake to me was not a angry head shake like, "Dude, what are you doing?" It was like a head shake like, "I'm so sorry, man. I did not mean for that to happen."
Yeah.
I could have been reading this all wrong, but I just thought it was interesting.
Either way,
Didn't matter. Marvin won.
Marvin gapped him.
Yes. Who got 16th? Yeah, you're not going to know this.
I know who got 17th in the 250 class.
Who?
Austin Root.
Why do you know that?
Because
Who is Austin Root?
Austin Root is a kid from North Carolina that is passing through Kansas City as we speak. Hey, Car Bomb, will you do me a favor and simply shut the fuck up before I escort you outside? The adults are talking. You need to. Okay. You just had to have a little talk with Car Bomb here.
Brick wall car bomb. Anyway, back to Root. Whoever Root is.
Okay,
Okay, so who's Root?
Austin Root is a kid that's passing through Kansas City right now as we speak. I put him in connection with Nick Peterson and Tucker Smith. Christie's is flying back to Denmark on Wednesday, so he was out. I'm trying to find this kid a place to ride because somebody, my buddy Matt Barger, I don't know how they're connected. Matt Barger messaged me. I was like, hey, my buddy Austin's driving through Kansas City tonight. He don't need a place to stay. I think he's staying with Matt in Olathe, but he said he wants to ride somewhere tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So that's how I know who got 17th.
That's very weird.
Yeah.
16th in the 450 class was Tyler Bowers.
Are you're doing a partial face melt?
Yeah. What happened to the dude?
What do you mean? What happened to him? He's almost a dad. He's working a 9-to-5 job.
He's working a 9-to-5 job.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
I couldn't tell you the name of the company that he's working for. He's working for someone, but he's not racing.
Well, this all goes into the same thing. How did he literally go from winning the Vegas Supercross in the lights class to just dropping off the face of the planet?
Easy. He already made his millions racing arena cross.
Do you think he made that much racing arena cross?
Dude, are you kidding me?
Is the paycheck in arena cross that big?
Whenever you're Tyler Bowers,
What does that mean?
he's the highest paid racer in arena cross history ever.
Because he wins, or because
because he's a winner. All of his money came from
ran it.
Yeah, okay. So here's inside information that I'm 90% sure is correct. I was told this.
Here we go.
Yeah, over the bars.
I love these
We talk
conversations.
shit. So even though that he was on Babbitt's Kawasaki,
Okay.
his paychecks came from Mitch Payton
Why?
because the Babbitt's Kawasaki team was all of their motors, their suspension, everything came from Pro Circuit.
Okay.
Okay. Pro Circuit was one of the title sponsors. It was Babbitt's
Pro Circuit Kawasaki.
Monster. It was Babbitt's Monster Pro Circuit Kawasaki.
Okay.
Tyler was signed to Pro Circuit and was due for assignment at Babbitt's.
Gotcha.
So all of his money came from Kawasaki and Pro Circuit and Monster. The Babbitt's doesn't have enough money to pay Tyler Bowers. They're a fifth tier online retailer specializing in Kawasaki parts. There's not that many people buying Kawasaki parts. Actually, I take that back. They break down a lot. Hope I didn't piss off any Kawasaki listeners.
Fuck them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what if you come across a French guy riding a Kawasaki? Then what?
Oh, dude.
You mean-
shots, bombs
you mean-
fired.
Yeah.
There's nuclear warfare there
You mean,
going on.
Porcel?
Is he on a Kawasaki now? in
No,
Canada?
but he used to be. Remember?
did.
Whenever he was
He did.
was racing heavily.
How did that tickle you?
I wasn't a fan.
Not a fan.
Nope. Mm-mm. No.
All because it was French on Kawasaki, or just because it was Purcell?
French on Kawasaki.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair
I
enough.
like Christophe now.
Speaking of French,
Yeah.
Davalos didn't do bad.
Third.
Yeah.
Amazing.
That's what I thought. See? Okay, so you don't totally hate him.
Martin Davalos is not French.
I thought he was French. What is Martin Davalos?
He's from Ecuador.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't know that. Did you know that?
Do you even know where Ecuador is?
I don't.
It's
Somewhere east.
It's over there by Dequador, but it's next door.
Yeah, next
So it's
door
Ecuador.
to
Are you guys being serious? You don't know where Ecuador is?
I don't know where Ecuador is.
Ecuador. I feel like I've known it once, but I just lost. It's like something I
in
don't
South
think about
America.
on a daily.
Guys.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn,
You know
I
how
wasn't
there's-
even right on
You know how,
direction.
hold on. You know how there's that thing called the equator?
Yes.
And then
Equa.
nearby is Ecuador.
Oh.
You get it?
So they're pretty close to the equator then. It's pretty hot.
It is one of the hottest places consistently.
So, okay.
But, who wants to know geography?
I don't feel as though my life is bettered because you tell me a lot of things, a lot of great facts.
That go in one ear and out the other?
No, I was going to say the opposite. That actually I feel like I benefit from.
Okay.
In no recent time or ever in my life have I ever said, I am going to just take a trip this weekend to Ecuador. Therefore, I've never had the desire or need to know where it is.
Jerry C. and I are going to go, after I turn 30, we're going to go on a riding trip in Ecuador.
So you still got.
Are you making this up right now?
No, I'm being dead
You're
serious.
riding from here to there.
No.
Or you're just
We're
going
flying down there and renting bikes and going on a self-guided GPS checkpoint to checkpoint
That would actually be cool.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
I think we're going to rent the DRZ 400s or the bikes that we're going to get.
Do they make those anymore?
Hell yeah, they do.
No, they quit making the DRZs. Now they got the RMZ. No, do they? Oh, Ty, they got the. No, DRZ.
They'll never quit making the
DRZ, they stopped making, like, it's not changed. If they still make it, it ain't the same bike.
I have to fact check that here in a minute. My last hot topic of the day.
Okay, we're still in it. I love that we're still in it.
Yes, my last hot topic.
Run it out.
We already saw this coming, but Suzuki and RCH officially split.
They parted ways.
Yes. Well, they haven't split yet.
Right,
but,
yeah. They're working on it.
But they did say Carmichael is going to stay as the Suzuki brand ambassador.
Yeah.
So does that mean, in your opinion, is that the end of RCH, or does RCH go to a new brand bike?
I believe that RCH is done because if you look in the press release, the very key words that says, as we wind down things at RCH.
Oh, I didn't read that.
See, now, and that was straight from Carmichael's mouth. Now, that could be taken one of two ways. It could be taken either as we wind down the relationship with Suzuki at RCH, but he didn't say that.
Right.
He said as we wind down things at RCH. So I'm of the school of thought that RCH is going to be done after the end of the year.
And then Suzuki says they're going to release what they're doing in the next few weeks, which
I hope it is not JGR.
I don't think it will be.
Nothing against JGR.
No, I don't think it will be. I don't think they want that. I don't think they want that kind of control over them.
No.
I think they want freedom.
I want Yoshimura Suzuki to have its own factory effort.
If they don't, who would it be? Or would they?
There's no way that Ronnie Stewart's team will be the designated factory team. That's just, no. And that's the only other Suzuki team.
Could we see a switch from, like Rocky Mountain's pretty well locked in.
They're hardcore KTM.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's either Yosh with their own team or
Yosh with the
PBRC.
Well, I mean, but they already have Suzuki support.
Peanut Butter Race Committee.
Dude, I've been eating PB&Js lately.
Uncrustables.
Dude, high school.
I brought it back.
Smash them.
Uncrustables. I brought it back.
I got some in my
Nothing?
freezer, actually.
I've never had one.
No.
Are you fucking serious?
You've
Jeff?
never had an Uncrustable?
Hold on. Wait. Maybe I've had a frozen one.
Well, you're supposed to keep them like in the fridge or the freezer or something.
Yeah.
They're like pie shaped.
Yeah.
And they're like crimped.
No, I
Crimped.
They're
understand.
ready
Yeah.
to rock and roll.
KP Bad. Hold on, wait 1 second. Tyson, who is that fucking kid that you brought with you?
Well, we got to back up. So what just happened? Here's what just happened. So brick wall, car bomb. We don't even know his name. He's sitting over in the chair. I've got some epic video on my phone of him. He's dabbing. He's over there dabbing, dancing, whatever. And he's just eating it up about Uncrustables. And he just struck that nerve of Jeffy C. He just hit it. And Jeff just said, go outside.
Well,
Struck it.
I already gave him the warning, which was off air.
You did?
I said, dude, if you're not quiet, I will make you go sit outside.
Exiled.
And now he's sitting outside looking at us through the window.
Exiled.
Is he looking at us through the window?
He was a minute ago. I can't,
Jeff's over here in the chill spot. We're over here looking at him through the window like,
you put us in this situation because you don't have to look at him. He's looking at us.
yeah. Should have made him stand behind us.
Well, here's the thing. Wow. If the dog shits in the house, you rub his nose in it, then you send him outside.
Right? And then
You did it.
I can't have.
Brick wall.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I didn't
the
know
audio.
that.
It wasn't the audio of him. It was the commotion that he was putting on that was setting me off, and not because he's just on his vibe over here,
He's
but
vibing.
because we've got open adult beverages and drinks on the table, and we've got my business right here, the thing that pays for me to race dirt bikes, sitting right here, and then we've got the OTB studio all packed into a 6-inch square with our Focusrite.
We do.
And then not 15 inches
The other direction.
in the other direction, Mike's business.
Businesses.
You see what I'm saying?
This has been a very exciting episode. I think this is one of the ones that would be even more exciting had we had like a security camera set up where we could just replay this whole thing.
We need a vlog of this.
This would have been but we don't, not even a vlog of us three. That's boring.
No,
just a solo shot straight on him the whole
just
time.
the brick wall getting wild. Over
Yeah.
there.
Oh man. Okay,
Man.
I'm done with hot topics. That concludes hot topics for today.
Okay,
The
with
brick
that,
wall has crashed.
We busted it down.
man, how did he get that name, Tyson?
He got that name because he knocks people out.
No.
Seriously?
Yeah.
No.
He's a punch.
He's a
people
little
guy?
he's a little guy, but he will ruin your life.
No.
I don't know if you know about wrestling in Oak Grove, but that's where he grew up.
Yeah, no, I know the Oak Grove wrestling
Oak
is a
Grove
serious thing.
Yeah, and he was state wrestler multiple years and won. Did the whole thing, and
Yeah.
now he just knocks people out.
He just brick wall had a few
He
too
gets
many to drink.
and when he gets there, and it's just.
It just goes next level.
You try, you can say, but you did the best thing you could do, honestly. It's about your best bet.
Yeah.
I don't even know where we're transitioning from here.
We don't. There is no transition. The show is transitionless.
I had a thought though. I had like something that I was
How
wanting
many
to.
thoughts? Because
Way too many.
so many thoughts out there. It's ridiculous.
All right, Tyson. Tell us what thought stands for.
Thoughts. That hoe over there.
Did you know that, Mike?
I didn't.
Yeah.
Actually, I just.
I'm sure you've seen thought like THOT.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I've seen it and I've heard it and like I get the general gist of like.
What a thought is.
Yeah, but I never knew what the actual.
That hoe over there.
Yeah.
Huh.
True story.
Usually it's not good. If you're being called a thought,
Right.
female wise,
Not good.
probably shouldn't embrace that. You should be like, I need to do something with my life.
Yeah.
One of my favorite memes that I've ever seen was I couldn't tell you what the picture was, but I remember it was a girl that was being just way over the top.
Okay.
At a club, I don't remember, but there was beer being poured. Anyway, it said in quotation marks at the top, "Thought Spice."
I like it.
I mean, if I was a Spice Girl, I'd want to be Thought Spice.
Dude, I've been hanging out with Danny Boy from 96.5.
Really?
And like, I love it. Yeah, really. Yeah, dude. He's like one of the homies. One of the guys that's been helping me out, getting where I'm going.
96.5 doesn't play rap though, do they?
No.
They play some not Childish Gambino, but Chicago.
I don't know.
3.
What?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Are you trying to remember
They
somebody's
do play
name?
some rap. They do play some rap on there. And I sent him Bag of Money, and they're like, he's like, yeah, I'm going to get it played on there. And I haven't heard it yet. Or I haven't heard that it was played yet.
Well, he might put it on the
Don't they have a segment that's like for new?
Homegrown Buzz.
Yeah.
That they do on Sunday nights. I think Hartzell is the guy that hosts it now. Yeah, it's on Sunday nights after 7 o'clock.
There you go. Homegrown Buzz.
Hopefully we'll hear some Tye Angle on it.
I'm shooting for it. We've been working on it. Actually, we've been making a mix ourselves that doesn't have to do with rap. It's completely different. We've been getting stems because, it's Danny Boy from 96.5. He's got his check mark on Twitter and whatnot. He's a shit.
He's got a check mark?
He's got a check
He's verified.
So, we've been getting some shit lately that most people shouldn't probably get. And we've been cutting it up. Doing like what Heffrey does. Take something old, you twist it,
Turn it into something new.
turn it to something new.
Hey,
and it's a banger. And next thing you know, you got a lawsuit on your
Yeah.
But hey, that puts your name in the headlines.
and then you're there. But when you're with
Tye
the
Angle
check
sued
mark,
by Kanye West.
Yeah.
when you're there with the check mark though, you're golden.
You're verified.
Verified.
Tye Angle. I keep wanting to call. I'm
Tye
having a
Angle.
hard time.
Yeah,
I'm
Call
having
me what you want.
No, I want to.
I know, but you got to pound it in. You got to pound it in.
That's what I do.
You got to pound
All night long, all night. Ooh. What percentage of the Rebel lyrics do you remember?
If I heard the beat,
You think you could do it? Because I can plug it in right here and we can do it off the top.
Can we take a minute? What are we talking about?
Rebel was the first song that Tyson and I did together. And I'm not going to say it launched his rap career.
Are we about to hear you two go down?
Yeah. We should just do a stroll down memory lane and do Rebel.
Can you play it?
Let's just
playing
one
Rebel?
dude. Let's just fucking one take Drake it right off of the top. I think you got it.
Wait a minute. I got to crack a LaCroix for this.
Yeah, crack the LaCroix.
Oh.
All right, let's do this. Check.
Got brick wall in the house.
I'm a rebel. All right, here we go. Told you that I got more coming, told you that I got a mess. Saying like I'm famous, nothing you don't know that you're net. Cause it's all gold, everything could call a chin a dad. Drinking only gold struggle could call a super bad. Party with these tattoo models, got them coming freaky sick. Blowing, popping bottles, she gon' be a slapping mess. All these hoes remember me, cause I wrote it all up on their chest. Never give a true apology, oh yeah, I'm the best. Twerk in the jacuzzi, the ratchets come. Work, my jersey say I'm number one. Everything all the time, Lincoln Miller living fast lane. Won't see me on the road cause I'm touring from an airplane. Since before I could afford the ball, I wasn't sure how I could ball. I wasn't sure if I'm up next, but I stayed up on my grind and best. I raised up to look down and say I'm a nipper and I do no good. But each and every time I do it for my hood. Hey.
I'm a rebel. Never did any good.
He's a rebel.
I'm a rebel.
He's a rebel.
Yeah.
Tye Angle. He's a rebel.
I'm just a devil that keeps running into the devil. This flow is my foundation, so one day we all gon' settle. But until the day I settle, I'ma keep jumping these levels from A to the Z. But yeah, I'm always gonna stay a G. Yeah, I'm T-Y to the E, black, but I gotta give it low key, Jack. Speaking that crack, make a fiend relapse. So much weight, making these collapse. Say I got my niggas. And the girl that rode them swishers. Go ahead and hit it once and I bet you'll be tripping with us. Cause the good I got so good, man, I got it from the hood. Like a tree, but man, I wish they fucking would. I'ma get a chainsaw, chop them like a dickory dock. Man, I'm not straight up the clock. Yeah, tick, 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 tock. That's a fucking countdown till the jaw drops. I'll pick it back up, put it in a box, man. These just my crazy thoughts, yeah. And the girl that rode them swishers, go ahead and eat it once and I bet you'll be rolling with us.
Hey, T-Y-E-L. T-Y-E-L. Hey, Carvo, pickle, Carvo, pickle. Oh man, that's good. Oh, you know what? It's wet and it's wild.
That was.
This show is one for the books.
This is hands down.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Interesting as hell.
Car Bomb's back in the studio with us.
he's been welcomed back.
Have you noticed he kind of looks like Reed Boff?
He does.
They tell me I look like Conor McGregor, but
He says he looks like Conor McGregor. He kind of acts like him when it comes down to throwing some hands.
I talked about that on the Keaton Fonholtz episode.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need to not eat peanuts while I'm talking. I can't remember what the topic at hand was, but I was at Price Chopper, and this dude, black guy, about 6'5", dreads, built. I'm walking through the parking lot carrying my LaCroix, no surprise, and he yells, "Hey, McGregor!" And I couldn't tell what car it was coming from. I turned, he said, "Hey, over here!" And I look, and he's in there, and he's got his chick with him. He's like, "McGregor, come here!" And I'm fucking like, "What do you want, Waka Flocka?"
to
Yes.
a random dude.
Yeah.
That's the
He
Crutcher
fucking
rebuttal.
he called me McGregor.
Why? You don't even
Because
look like him.
I had a big beard whenever my beard was real big.
Oh.
I got the tattoos and, my hair was shorter, had a big beard. I'm kind of muscular. I could see how someone could make the resemblance. Do I think I look like Conor McGregor? No. Do other people? Maybe. But I don't know. It was fucking hilarious.
What did he want?
That's funny.
He wanted to ask me. He wanted to ask me if I do tattoos. That's
I
all.
said, no, I'm a boxer. I mean, like, don't you know who I am?
Conor McGregor's not a boxer.
What? MMA
Actually,
fighter.
he came up as a boxer.
He did.
Yeah, he
I
was.
didn't know
he was
that.
originally a boxer, and then he started.
He's a Golden Glove boxer.
Yeah, Golden
Hey.
Glove.
Car bomb. Do you remember what we just? You know why I let you back in? Because you said you were going to be quiet. Can you be quiet? Just sit over there and eat
He
your
has
peanuts.
he's
Drink
getting a
your drink,
symbol.
buddy.
He's getting the symbol.
No. You see what you're doing right now? You're speaking. This is silent time. The boys with the microphones are the ones that are talking. It's nothing personal.
Shout out Budweiser.
I know what you're trying to do, and it's not working. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay.
The fact that I just realized you're wearing a shirt that says agitator.
Reap what you sow. Like, no pun intended, but reap what you sow.
Jeffy C has a shirt on that says agitator, Pennsylvania.
Agitator is one of my favorite strategy bands out of Pennsylvania.
Well, I think he's kicking himself out.
All right. Okay, yeah, just sit down and chill, bud. That's what we're doing. Is we're chilling. Everybody else is sitting down. We're not rolling around. You can just.
I want to know who you're talking to, though.
Okay, dude. All right. So,
back to where we were.
Square one.
you think you bust some freestyle right now?
I mean, I can always bust a freestyle.
What if I give you an ultimate freestyle beat?
Lay it on me.
All right, let's do this.
Yeah. What? Are we doing this right? Yeah, we doing this right. Are we doing this right? Yeah, they doing this right.
Hey.
OTB. I'm out of my lane. Are we doing this right? Yeah, we doing this right. Popping the rose. Pop me a Zanny, I'm okay. When it comes to money, I don't think it's funny. You know a nigga, he don't play. Time to collect, yeah, time to collect. What? All of your thoughts, woo, yeah. All of your shots, yeah. Stirring the pot, what? Got me a Glock, yeah. 26 in my pocket, yeah. Choo. Level-headed, but that don't mean I won't. Pop. Watch a nigga when he gonna get sloppy. Got your girl, she on my toppy. I be the topic. They wanna know what I'm about. I'ma go show you what I'm about. Hop on the bike, 454, all over about. Rolling out, rubbers, we skirting. Skirt. I be rolling out. Yeah, ho. Rolling the dough, half on it with the 1010.
Nods a la click clack, brat, the deepest blast eviscerated. Tens of cash on that ass, she wants sidewalk or formulated. 11 goons outside the room, that's one false move, yo radiated. Damn, the hardest dudes inside my group, blood initiated. Baddest hoes come with my troop, the chain I wear to ice cream scoop. Right past her ass on my yellow coupe, wrist out, I'm smoking hella snoop. Fuck me, goes a R.I.P. On top now, I'm a multi-G. Bought a new Mercedes B. Fucking hand out, me go nothing free. Hey,
Nothing. Yeah, what? Huh? Yeah, I feel the energy. Yeah, I feel the enemy. What? Keep it low cut, cause you know the enemy slithering, talking all that mess when I was just a teen, but you know I keep it clean. Yeah. They envy me, I keep it G. They checking T, I keep it me. Catch me on the bike, up through the night. I be rocking on a 454. Rubbers smoking out the scene. We don't keep it on the low. If you don't, now you know. I grew up to be a pro. I'ma keep on rocking every single show I do. I'ma keep on crushing every single cockroach
This ain't Dutch, but we be rolling on the road. Don't you know that we be holding on the grip? Praying this won't be the end. Yeah, but we all know that this shit gonna be this fucking slim. Yeah, what? Rolling the dough. Oh, rolling the roll. What?
I be throwing apples, you be throwing flappos. Bet you wonder how I do it, ho, don't worry. I'm with Tye Angle,
Yeah.
and that brick wall. Mikey G on the mic, let's do it all. Hey, bet you wonder how I did it, bitch. Don't worry about me, cause I put you in the ditch. My boy Brick Wall, he a fucking wrestling champion. Don't worry about it, bitch. I don't know what rhymes with champion.
Champion. Slampion. Stampion. Crampion. Yeah, 30 minutes in, +2, I'm ballin' out. You already know I'm just that nigga that be rollin' out. With all the ice, yeah. With all the nice, yeah. I'm looking right, yeah. Yo, bitch on my lice, yeah. That's a new way for you.
Nice.
Flowing. That's what the beat
Nicely
did to
done.
me.
Nicely done.
Whoa,
It was something.
that was decent.
All right.
Beat was cool. Brick wall, though, in the building, keeping the energy live.
I don't know if I would have been able to do that if it wasn't for Brick Wall.
Dude, I'm telling you, you throw them up. You got some strong headwinds. You throw the brick wall up, and it'll taper it off a little bit.
All right.
Roll it up.
Should we? What do you think of that, Mike?
I think my mind is blown.
I want to hear that shit.
Really?
Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool as fuck. I thought you killed it.
Thanks, buddy.
Dude, he killed
Appreciate
it.
that. I do all right.
Heffrey.
Brick Wall, I think you killed it. I think the backup dancing that you had going back there and
For
whatever
real.
kind of gyrations you were doing, you just,
Yeah, it made things wet in here.
yeah, it really did. And
I was saying retarded shit.
I know that you think the room is spinning, but you actually had the entire room spinning.
He had it going.
Yeah.
That's why I throw him in the crowd, dude.
Yeah.
Like, he comes to my show, and I throw him in the crowd, and it just
Yep.
gets shit
It's like,
spinning.
right.
Crowd side hype, man.
Yeah. It's like a win-win, too. It's like, okay, I'm going to throw him off the stage.
Never hear
That's a win.
the intensity.
He
Yeah.
missed the crowd. He hit the ground. That's a win.
Yeah.
You will never hear the intensity of like his voice. Go ahead, keep talking.
Oh, you do.
Without me in the crowd.
There he is. Ladies and gentlemen.
Brick wall on this bitch.
Brick Wall.
That's
Brick
the
wall.
man.
Brick Wall had his fun.
Wow.
Well,
Shut him down.
What a show.
we're at an hour 41.
What a show.
Typically, we go an hour 45.
It's been a minute.
So the question is, Tye Black, Tye Angle, or as I famously call you, T-Dog. That's just
T-Dog.
my name. T-Dog. Should we sign it off with another little freak style?
We can get freaky.
You want to get a little freak style in
Yeah,
there?
I'll really throw down on some. I'll come off the top.
All right, I'll throw a little something down. Okay, how's that
Make it
sound?
sloppy.
Hey,
I need a vibe. You know me, though. I got my whiz
Oh,
flow.
bro.
Like, serve me the right.
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
Serve me the right.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Let's see what Tye Angle can do.
Way too
Pressure's
deep in it.
cooking. You ready here, dog?
Way too deep in it. In the AM, I gotta go and get it. These niggas think I'm playing, yeah, you know that we be with it. Ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out. Yeah, I wake up in the AM. These niggas think I'm playing, yeah, you know I gotta get it. Ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out. You feeling it? Yeah, I'm feeling it, the weed. Yeah, you know it's lit, I'm in too deep. I think I might be OTB. That's over the bars for you dummies that don't see what the vision be about. It's Angle coming with the clout. 2 and 2 on the bike. You know me, I'm way too nice. Till I catch you in the back of the track. It's a rap, and I'm taking all your stacks, yeah. I'm coming in off the top, I ain't playing that. You know this nigga, I'ma get it, I'ma play it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'ma get the creep slow. You don't wanna catch me on the bike, cause I get low. Roll, no, oh, slow. Playing with the peanuts, yeah, the planters and the peanuts. Yeah, what? I get the rolling that, blowing that. You already know the tree we holding that. Yeah. Roll up from my niggas one time. We gon' blow up. I'm on the shit, we gon' shine. Yeah, we hold up. Don't you be hating, catch a fade, and you blow up. Yeah, I got you in the noggin splitting. I got you in the rotten splitting. Yeah, wake up in the AM, I gotta go and get it. These niggas think I'm playing, yeah, you know that we be with it. Ride out, ride out,
ride out, ride out, ride out. Yeah, I wake up in the AM. These niggas think I'm playing. Yeah, I gotta go and get it. Ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out.
Come on with it now, car bomb make a brick wall. He don't know how to keep quiet, so I had to put him down. He like a car bomb, the wind off, blown up, shot out. He ain't ever ball out. I'ma shit on him all night to get it right, or I'ma kick him out, kick him out, kick him out. Fuck it, man, I'ma light his ass on fire, throw him in a garbage can like Deffenbaugh. Where the fuck he get his wherewithal? Just another drunk nigga with the fucking southern draw. Hey, brick wall, he not mine. Fuck it, man, I'ma ride out sunset like I'm Brad Hughes in the Oppo second gear. Tye Angle, we miss you, man. Get another bike and get what the fucking jam. This might be your fucking song. All my listeners, OTB, sing along. Turn the lights off, shut it down. Let's get out of town. I ain't with this dumbass car bomb. Fuck brick wall, man, I'm fucking gone.
Yeah, you fucking gone, and I'm fucking on this beat, yeah. I'm fucking long, that's what she said, what? I'm fucking long, that's what she said, yeah. I wake up in the AM, I gotta go and get it. These niggas think I'm playing, yeah, you know that we be with it. Ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out, ride out. Yeah, I wake up in the AM, I gotta go and get it, yeah. These niggas think I'm playing. Ride out,
Ride out,
ride out,
ride out,
ride out,
ride out.
ride out, ride out.